All right, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so back and we are ready for another solo challenge. As always, we're looking to do all the things, that is, get all the TR, 63 specifically, get full terraform, and even do it with 100 points or more extra. So let's see what we have offered. Pharma Union is a pretty cute spot here just because it does like when we play science tags. And anti-grav in the opening hand is great because it's just a north star of what to chase. Go and chase the science, have a good time, enjoy yourself. Now, ecological zone is basically a doubling of Arclight. But I have a really hard time picking Arclight because its effect is mostly just for points. And unless you have meat industry to make money off of it, it's not really going to speed you up. Even doubling down on the passive, which is what we could do right now, isn't that great. It's just points. It's competitive. It's not even that competitive in a competitive game. I'm sure there are ways to make it work, but it is what it is. So, do we care more about floaters or microbes? Neither really jumps out. I usually tend to take microbes over floaters just because there's money microbes in the game, and I feel like a bunch of microbe cards for terraforming. So I like to have that potential. Having Luna in the game, no, that's incredible. That's really going to work well for the fact that we can get... ooh. Great. So... in terms of start, then, I think that getting a little bit more heat income is okay. I'd really like to get on to Pluto as a planet, as a colony, and make sure we can trade with it soon. I don't have a way of getting energy unless I play 2 energy tags, which we can do with fusion power. So perhaps we go for that on, like, the first turn. That'll also give us the science tag, which is nice. And... then we just take these. I mean, it's not that exciting. It's pretty chill. There isn't like a double city option for our urbanized area to have a cheeky early play. There is maybe a play on plantation. You know, you could get on the board a little faster. Maybe there's a play on nitrolific. But I think that we go very lean, mean machine here. We get our extra TR. We get our extra heat production. Science tags, even this non-permanent one, is worth talking about just because it will make our things more playable. And by that I mean it will cleanse a plague, which gives us a TR. But for now, boom, baby. We are in, we are ready. We have 1 plague left, but this is fine. We have the energy to trade, so now we just need to start trading with our +1 bonus. Even if we go for heat early, I think that's totally okay. It'll close us in on this heat income very quickly. This is kind of all nothing, so I'm actually not going to take anything there. The Venusian insects may have been nice, but you know I'm looking at this colony standard project as something I want to do. You know I'm looking at trade envoys here. I think you go with the trade envoys, and then the question is, do you want $7 and then you buy $2 income colony, which will actually replenish it faster, or do you get 1 income here and then 2 heat will still come over? So this won't even be 2 heat bumps next gen, so I think you take the money and then you buy the colony. It sucks to do it in that order, just because we didn't have enough to buy the colony first. But now, this one is going to replenish to 4 instead of replenish to 2. So it effectively still gives us $2 of extra value, especially when you consider the fact that we're trading with it, so it's actually a $3 increment. So now 3 energy for $9 per turn, and we can just do that on loop and go visit the other planets when it makes sense. We might want to go for heat this turn, and that'll get us all the way up to the heat income, in which case I'll take an ocean and put it by the 3 card spot. Science, science, oceans, and a little bit of income. I mean, what's not to love? What is not to love? I still think we want to take a second, not go for money, and go for heat. Just because that heat bump gives us the second bit of production. We can still grab this steel. And then Olympus Conference restricted area into here. If we get enough money, Ice Asteroid to make the ocean adjacencies work for us. I mean, there's a lot to love here. We'll even have enough heat for another heat bump this gen. With the fact that I have the heat colony in the game, I'm actually going to start taking Venus bumps and not rush the other way around. Do I have a Venus tag? I have an Earth tag. This is interesting. I definitely love topsoil with the microplanet in play. It does hurt us because playing it makes us spread the plague. But that's kind of okay. Sister Planet support still has time to kick off. Atmoscoop is certainly a worthwhile investment because of its flexibility to hit the Venus ones later. So what do we want to do now? We could just grab the oceans. We could cure the plague. Honestly, curing the plague works really well for us right now. We don't really have a lot of microbes lined up other than this one, and this one kind of just sets us back, so I could easily play that and then just tech dem or restricted area. Both work well. Yeah, I'll do this. That'll give us 3 more TR. It does kill the passive, but getting a bunch of card draw, I mean, damn, look at that. Extreme Cold Fungus. If I only had something to do with it, it would be so much better. I'm still going to play it, though, and use it for a trickle of plants, knowing that with Topsoil Contract coming later, it could be incredible. AI Central later could be incredible. I mean, there's just a lot of value to be had. I still don't see much for Venus, so we keep doing this Venus tap. Bunch of nothing. I mean, algae's okay, but we just keep on carrying on, I think. This could be a chance. I think Ice Asteroid is likely. Again, you can't trade with here because there's no microbes in play. I don't think that this is in play. We could get 6 heat. I think honestly, you just keep trading for $7. 3 energy for $7 plus 2 is $9. It's just so much gas for our economy here. We play these bad lads. Restricted area into development center. I mean, penguins, market manipulation for later. It's all working out. It's all coming up. How many science tags is that, I wonder? I wonder. If only there was a way to know. We did pick up some interesting cards. Ganymede Colony is a points per Jovian. Dust Seals is still almost like I might be able to play it for free before we cross the ocean count. Quantum would work if we played a lot more oceans because we're going to have the science tags. But even just $8 for 2 income isn't terrible. I really need a Venus tag. But otherwise, I mean, we're cruising for a bruising. 4 science played, a 5th in hand. We've got chances. Heat is mounting. Our productions are quite low, but the fact that we have Luna in the game has been allowing us to make the most of it. I don't think TR will be a problem for us this game. So I'm going to keep whatever money I can keep and keep going for this card draw. Advertising into AI Central. Gene Repair. I think advertising into AI Central works really well. There is something to be said for like Topsoil Contract, Nitrate Producing. That's $2 per turn of the other microbe card loading onto it. But the AI Central just gets us really close to the science that we need. We still market manipulate, and we increase U and decrease U. And then we trade for Luna. Now we're getting $12. Advertising, AI Central. We still have enough energy to do all of our taps. Luna mining. I do have a lot of titanium to gain from this. So let's live and let die on that. And again, we're at 5 science tags, a 6th in hand. We are really closing in on on our objective here. We're at a little break point for Venus, though, so when it comes to the government, we're going to start pushing oxygen. I don't want to push oceans. I don't mind a cheap science tag. I don't mind some cheap energy. So, I don't actually know if I have enough, but gene repair is a card draw. Search for life, and then trade with Luna. Anti-gravity technology. Okay. Very good. We play you. I have a bunch of cards to draw, and I should have done the card draw first, but I didn't want to spend the $2 on card draw. I still could have done all the other clicks, but I just didn't. Another heat bump keeps rolling. I think I take the 4 energy now. Much higher yield than the energy income slowly. Like 4 now is more than this would get me over the course of the whole game. And yeah, I mean, this really is a lot. We are going into Gen 8 though, so it's not even that bad actually. I was going to say like maybe we need to start terraforming, but no, we can keep building up our edge here. I think we can start taking an ocean up into here just to level us out. Luna Metropolis is weirdly viable. We have 4 Earth tags, 5, could be 6 if I played another. This could be the last turn of getting just really high income. I don't take the elevator, that is. Yeah, okay. So this. Whole bunch of clicks for us. I'm just checking in on nitrate producing bacteria. I think I can play it. I think I can play it and get enough money back that it just works. Oh, I didn't even do all my card draw yet. I'm such an idiot. I'm getting so ahead of myself. Now Luna is technically not playable unless I sell some cards. But a research colony will be worth doing. In fact, if I could do it before, like if I put 2 microbes on the other card, I get $2. If I could sell down some cards and get you played now, I could trade with you. And that would be incredible. Because it's not only the 2 income per turn, it's not only the trade bonus, it's both of those things. And then it's the fact that the thing is $3 up the track. The thing in this case being the this track here is gonna reset to 7 every turn, which will bump to 10. So it's $3 back in trade value, as well as the 2 income, as well as the everything else. It also gives me a chance. I mean, look, I wanted to play more Earth tags anyway. I could play this Venus tag, which unlocks my ability to play this Earth tag. I have to sell 2 things to make it happen, which I might do. But let's have a look first at this card. Trees, I don't need trees. So what card can we sell? I don't think I'm doing a points per Jovian, which means I'm just not doing Jovians at all, which means there we go. 3 more income, we're up to plus 11 income. We have no more Earth to play, so Luna Metropolis now is worth 9 income. Okay. And yeah, I mean, the Terraform, because we started the game with some heat production, it actually is in an okay spot. There might be a world where we need to... Ooh, Mohole might be worth it. And Heather. And Solar Probe. Where we want to trade with Io this turn and just make sure we collect all that heat to keep our heat on track. It's hard though, because this is $14. I mean, right? Like, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Let's keep this micro world rolling. Let's keep our energy incoming. Conscription makes us much more likely to play stuff that's expensive. Perhaps we start with the business contacts, see if we can get some more money back for stuff. A strip mine would go a long way. Everything else there is kind of nada. So in that case then, conscription onto the strip mine. We can use our steel on that. I know I want this income. Yeah, I mean, I get $1 every microbe I make. 2 income for $6. I think you just take the heather. And then we do trade, but we, like I said, trade over here. And we get money every microbe we collect. So, like, there might be a time we're going to Enceladus makes sense because we're going to get 4 or 5 microbes. Right, $5 plus whatever benefit they give, but it's unlikely to matter. Going into Gen 10, it's time to start more seriously thinking about just terraform. I need to break through this Venus bump barrier. Venus discount, though, would be nice to start it out. Let's go ahead and just throw that in. Atalanta is scientific, but give me some more cards. And then we have all of these cards to go fishing on. 4 cards per turn, plus a look at one and choose whether or not to buy one is an absurd amount of card draw. Oh, there we go. Optimal air braking. Money back on space events. There we go. All of this I'm less sure about. I don't think I'm doing Jovian, so I'll just take the lunar beam. I don't think it's going to matter. Tardigrades, nitrate producing bacteria, keeps us going on the TR front. I mean, there's just so many little clicks to do that it slows us down. But yeah, optimal arrow braking means that I can just absolutely crush with these space events, right? So even you're going to give us money back. Air raid, honestly, this is worth the floater that I have. How much science do I have? Am I at 11? No, I'm at 10. Can I get another science tag? Yes, but it's not that great. Still, for the sake of another card draw, let's draw this card. Not bad, not bad. And then Solar Probe is a space event that gives us more cards. I mean, we just take whatever they give us at this point. This is some Venus terraforming, but I spent all my titanium. I could potentially pick up a titanium with a placement of either a greenery or some other stuff, but I think I just need to do a Venus bump. It's a little bit lame, but it's kind of what you got to do. We come up here, we got our 13 plus 4, $17 for 3 energy. That's pretty great. You know what? Molehole area. That will do. That'll do very nicely. That goes here. That lets me grab this titanium, which means I can play that Venus card. And Bob is your uncle. Works out really well. Get a microbe onto nitrate producing so that I can keep bumping every turn. Do I need my energy? I think I'd rather have plants. Do we have a bunch of... This is worth like a point. At least it gives us some money back. I guess it's pretty neutral to do. It doesn't hurt us all that much. So now the government can help us with Venus again because that card draw blocker is cleared. Another global discount, super viable for us. I mean, it's just great. Not to mention it's going to give us more placement flexibility. So we're borderline going to start by doing that. But before I do, draw 4 more cards. This one's free. look at a card. I mean, this one's doable. Look at you. If I can get a way to put more floaters out, which I have Atmos Scoop for. So we're pretty much there. We play our discount. I think here. Just to get beside. And then, I mean, a $2 for a Venus bump looks awesome. Space event for Venus bump looks great. I don't know that I have Venus anything. This is certainly going to be a double Venus bump with 2 floaters on Jetstream Microscrapers for another bump next gen. So that closes us in very, very well. It's the plants, right? Where are we going to get the plants? That's really what we're looking at right now. I think imported hydrogen for the plants makes the most sense. We do that. We grab this oxygen. That gives us the heat bump, which gives us the other plants. I mean, that's good. Ice Moon Colony, I'm not sure if it matters, right? You can grab 3 microbes, but nitrate-producing bacteria isn't that important to keep flooded. Like, it's fine. I mean, the card's over 20, so we would get some income back from it. But an ocean is just $2 cheaper, so I don't know. I guess I get the 3 microbes, so sure. And again, nitrate-producing bacteria. You're ready to go. Go for another card. Penguins looks great. Sulfur exports is probably the way to go next. Kelp farming is right there, though. We're taking 1 point animals. Sulfur export on how many Venus types? That's like $7 extra. Is that worth more than 3 plants? I don't know. I just want the money. It's just flexible. Now, there are a lot of cards I don't plan on playing here. Okay, I don't need more energy. I don't need heat production. I don't need an unplayable card draw. Martian Rails, expensive Jovians, Lunar Beam I took earlier just because I had to take a card, but it wasn't really the card I wanted. Cupola is still playable. How many events have we played? 13. So this Earth card gets us to 18, and then I get my kelp farming anyway. And yeah, another little bit of energy into plant income works out well. The government has to help us with oxygen, but we're getting there. We're already at 61 TR. That is a lot. Let's just say that. The heat is pretty well there. I mean, look, bushes is nice. Regolith Eaters is like a pretty cheap oxygen bump. But we could get better. So let's just go for these card draws. Lake Marineris. It sucks that I only need 1 ocean because it's pretty overkill. This is what I need. I need Comet. I need a heat bump and some good times rolling. Nice little Venus bump. Yeah, okay. Am I on a breakpoint for a card draw? No. Okay. So microbes onto Regolith. Tardigrades is on the breakpoint, which is awesome. This bonus oxygen is great. This is on the breakpoint. Everything is good. Tardigrades, like it's good. I mean, look, a lot of things are good, but we also need a lot more. So, a space event. Do we have one? Anyone? This gives us the last heat bump, which is crazy. Because it's very expensive for doing that. Bushes gets us a greenery right now, but so does just like plain greeneries. Like if you just greenery here. I'm just worried about like actually winning the game, you know? Because I think that we're so close that there's like ways that we can do this. Greenery here, and then you greenery there. Right, isn't it? Isn't it pretty freaking close? Like this. And then, I mean... I'm so close to so many, like, breakpoints, right? But, like... The Immigrant City, for instance. It's freaking awesome. You spend 4 steel and $2. You get $2 back. And you get the breakpoint on the plants and everything else. So there we go. That was, like, a huge play. Then we just sell bushes. Sucks that we didn't get to play it. But that allows me to buy the last Venus bump. And then CEO's favorite project down here onto penguins. We get another penguin. We get another penguin. And we take a energy income just for fun. And then last but not least, we sell a card. Oh, I didn't even trade. I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking idiot. I could have played that card for 2 more TR. This is $17, man. This is $17. I just sold down for what? Sold down for what? Ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop. Oh, you get 5 microbes. What does 5 microbes do? It's a point. The messed up thing is because I just sold down all my cards, all because I thought I was going to be clever and search for life, I could have just traded. Could have just traded. So now it actually makes more sense to get a single point. I could have got 2 points at least, probably more. Right, and that gave me $7 still. Hey, we did find a microbe though, so we did get points. So who knows? Maybe it was worth it in the end. The misplay worked out. We don't have much Greenery City points coming in. We surely could have had more. What does that mean for us though? It means that we got 63 TR. It means we traveled on the whole planet, and we got over 100 points. We got 124 points even. So I hope you enjoyed. This is freaking awesome. Look at this Terraforming rating. 76. 63 is an alternative win condition. And we did 13 more on top of that. Pretty crazy. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.